Hello everyone, and welcome back to Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2. So now then, your Jester airlock, you will need a spacesuit. You should equip automatically when you select the airlock. So yeah, the game's at least forgiving about that. Can't be like, oh well, you open the airlock and you don't notice yourself. Because you didn't put on the spacesuit. By the way, oh hell, this here was a lot faster than I remembered. I remember this being slow, but this here is a lot faster. Oof, that was pain though. Also, I can't expect horsepower on this. Look, guys, go.
That's about time. I lost your signal after you left the mining tunnels. Now you're coming in clear.
Except I'm picking you up on the exterior of the facility. On the asteroid's surface. That can't be right.
Really? Maybe we should look at it.
Huh? What are you doing out there?
Oh, just take a relaxing walk.
You're crazy, even for a Jedi. Look, you need to get out of there, quick.
Something wrong.
What little is left of the facility's venting systems have gone active, most likely from the explosions in the mining tunnels. They're venting Paraga's fuel deposits into space through the exterior vents, right in your path.
Yeah, so why is the vent fly so close to the stairs?
Well, that's just it. They're not supposed to be active when the airlock's opened. And not without the safety measures kicking in. The vents look like they've been purposely rerouted to vent the gases to the exterior. And only in the last few minutes. It's almost as if... Now, what now? I don't believe this. There's a ship coming in, sending a docking code. I have a bad feeling about this.
So by the way, seems that you can't see again. So it's a Republic ship. It's a Republic ship with that guy on board that you also can't see because that would require, you know, the ability to be able to watch these pink flowers. But basically, yeah. High ship. Maybe we should use the Force to destroy it. Not using the Force. Why aren't we using the Force? Wait, now it's going down. Wait. It's playing music again. What's the point of having mute button if it doesn't mute? Oh, copyright flag right off the bat. Because for some reason, okay, doesn't understand that it's muted. But since I'm stuck in cutscene, I can't do anything about it, so yeah. Just a bit irritating. That's that. Oh. Guys, look, sound. Music. There's no music playing. Again, the whole thing is supposed to be muted because, you know, it's a Star Wars game. Star Wars music pisses off Disney. Like, oh, pie. Stone Turret doesn't really do that much. I mean, zap and yeah. I'll take the level. Seems we level up pretty fast, don't we? Alright, we only have 2 points now that we've actually leveled up properly. What do we want? What do we want? Better use and security? Maybe. Feats. Finally your feats. Here's where things become complicated. Cause advanced J defense isn't bad. Improved toughness. We also get regenerate force points. Or regenerate health points. Stealth run, not that useful for us since we don't have stealth. Improved 2 weapon fighting is probably the best bet. But then there's also improved flurry. Or improved critical strike. Now we're gonna improve 2 weapon fighting for now. Let's see what else do we want for powers. Powers is the problem though, because you don't really get new powers until like sets. So we can't get force choke anyone until sets. Shame about that. Even though we can't get choke until 9 anyway. I mean, I could get drained force, I suppose. What you have? Force Valor, Light Side Power, Force Aura, Light Side Power, Energy Resist, Force Barrier. Strange work gloves. Why would that be on a droid? Also, I mean, it's not terrible. I mean, stats and skills. But yet, these gloves I have are, you know, better in a way. So, I mean, we don't really need to use our force resist belt for a while while we have no force. Does it make sense after all to use such? Oh, some things for blasters and stuff. That would require us to have a workbench. The workbench we saw was way back in the open area. Fire suppression systems are gone out and I can't even make it to the dormitory section. I watched the turns soon that carbon night freeze race on the map before we got halfway across the room. Fortunately, that range doesn't seem to go beyond the room itself, so I was able to remain safe in the corridor. But I didn't have any ranged weapons, so to take them out from a distance. I didn't have a stealth field trainer to sneak across the room either. Tried unlocking the storage room door to see if there were any code-resistant items or grenades I could use, but the door was sealed from a long time. I don't know how... I don't really know enough about security systems open, and I have a start in charge to blow the door open. So as long as the droids don't make it into the section, I should be alright. So, those things with carbonite now. Well, that just sounds fun. Oh, wow. At least there's a workbench, you know? Energy shield, meh. Ion cell, ion cell. So insulated gloves. So insulated gloves would be what? Oh, that would help against the cold. I guess that makes sense. So what do we have here? Oh, right, we have the energy cell. So we could... Do we really want me to make my weapons better against droids? Don't really want to, though. What about you? Can I do anything with you? Massive criticals. Stun, Fun though, is that it only affects one gun, and yeah. That's for my armor. Still no underlay. Still just that. Huh. No. So... what can we create? Oh hey, there's that gun. That crashed me last time. Because apparently creating it in my inventory. It's also highly expensive. I'm a professional in melee. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, I don't think it's working right. I also probably shouldn't create it. $126 components anyway. Like, here's the thing. I could just create parts that convert spikes. Which is pretty nice. I could break down some of my weapons if I really want to. But like, I don't need it. So instead of selling things, I could break down things, which is... Oh, jeez. Wow, you know what I have to do. So I got more synergies just to that. I might say these ones are selling. Let's go 10. Do I want to create though? Save, just in case. The skills to use. My skill is too low to be able to create this. That's because it's not giving me a proper skill. But it could be like, because yeah, it's not actually doing such right, so. Mandalorian melee shield, though. I'll create a couple of those. And shiny shield, though. Would be a lot better. Needs 11 security, though. There we go. Bounce that out a bit. We have 400 components. Not bad. Oh, so by the way, see that? That's all I really wanted to KOTOR. Was for things to say that they're empty. So I didn't have to re-loot them. And now they do. And now they do. Save. So by the way, I could just do this. Don't have to go carbonite me. Or not. That's the wrong system. This is why we can't switch our belt. Ooh, 34 credits. So, what can this terminal do for me? So we could reboot the main console. We could slice the system. Or we could destroy it. Well, let's slice. Check do ship logs. That appears to be nothing more than a long list of work assignments, with a number of minus overdue decreasing on the past 8 days. Watch the cameras. Cameras. Well, let's shut down that. That looks bad. Constant cigarettes, that's no sound coming from the dormitory. Okay, well, in the lockdown. Boop. Huzzah. Let's never do that again, game. Oh god, I forgot. So yeah, we have basic Twi'lek KOTOR 2 sounds for KOTOR because so here's the thing, KOTOR 1 has like a default sound thing for like don't stop clicking off screen, game. Oh god. No, no, go back. Breathe. Damn it. Okay. So yeah, KOTOR 1 has a default thing for that voices for the primary KOTOR. Like it's, you don't really say too much, but you say like what and okay and stuff like that, and I'm poisoned. Yeah. So this one does. For KOTOR 2, you don't even have a sound set. So I switched it to the Twi'lek because, you know, we're a Twi'lek, and yeah, apparently that's the thing we do now. Though, looks like it needs to be pledged to a Halloween in order to play back its contents. You mean like this? Well, let me put this in.
This may be the beginning of a long record. It's about an hour after the facility suffered the explosion that triggered the emergency lockdown. Just finished helping the dock officer set up the transmission relay. Not much signal strength, but it's better than nothing. The transmission gives the code to open the turbo lift when or if help arrives. Code is a simple group of 5 numbers. 3, 17, 13, then the next 2 numbers are...
Sir, couldn't we contact the medbay? Maybe the Jedi's awake. If so, she could help us.
No good. The link to the medical computer was severed from the hub, just like the administration console. Even if the Jedi wakes up, how would we get the dormitory turbo lift code to her? Without it, the turbo lift to the administration level is locked down.
Yeah, thanks, Gadden. Because, you know, he has the same force as Gadden from the first one. Anyway.
We just took an inventory of our supplies. We've got enough emergency rations in the dormitories to last almost a month. But with all the problems in the facility, I don't know how long we'll last. I wish we could contact the Jedi. Maybe she could... No. She's still floating in that damn tank. Someone's played us for fools. And since KOTOR and his crew aren't locked in here with us, it's pretty clear who it was. If I ever catch up with that Mandalorian-loving son of a... At least the air scrubbers are still working, even though they're tied into the... Hey, what's happening to the ventilation system? This...
Yeah, now it's probably bad. Oh, we gotta watch everyone die, don't we? Flop. Oh, come on, some of those people aren't even in those positions. Game, you're silly. I mean, you can't just put the hollow things down and then put the bodies not in the same positions. That's just silly.
The transmission gives the code to open the turbo lift when or if help arrives. Code is a simple group of 5 numbers. 3, 17, 13, then the next 2 numbers are...
Well, that's somewhat useful. 3, 17, 13, and then who knows. Well, this store seems to be having fun. I was gonna say you better give me minor mines on that. I'm not gonna use my deadly ones. Boop. I'm sorry. Open. Okay, well that's stupid as shit. This door as well. Do you want me to use the deadly sonic mine, are you? Open. Wow. You need to blow up a mine. Yeah, I'm trying. The mines aren't working though. Wow, that's irritating as shit. Don't want to use... Fine, I'll try a deadly sonic mine. Blow open. Finally, jeez. I'd use a deadly sonic mine just to get in there for this stupid thing. Was it worth it? Probably not. Stealth emergency sonic. Yeah, that doesn't seem worth it. I found a medical officer's corpse. Seriously, I can't loot. Component. And shiny band armor. Which is... not terrible. Not terrible. Whoop. Corpse. And a melee shield. No footlock I can't open. Jump off me though. The bodies, you can't really tell anything about the bodies, really. They'll default to, like, the dead corpse body. Oh, hi. Broken log terminal. Well, let's get components out of it. Ooh, components. I think they had used a deadly sonic mine just to blow open that door after using like all those other regular sonic mines. Oh, a refresher. This whole looks like it needs to be pleasant to a hollow reader. Which basically means we have to literally go all the way back to level 1. Because this one's broken on the side. So now those sinks. I think those sinks. Hey, we finally found bathrooms. I think it's a sink. It looks more like a sink than a toilet, doesn't it? Oh no, more audio logs. This is gonna become complicated. Oh god, no. I just use a regular one on it, or it's gonna be tedious. F you, game. Okay, I kept those. And was it worth it? No, it was not worth it. Because of course it wasn't worth it. Why would it be worth it? Well, I'm Mandalorian melee shield, which means I didn't have to create that shield now, did I? Oh well. And now we go all the way back over here. To check the log terminal.
Manama treto sobre barak drun. Krishe mentru gre babano flank tour na saganich. Grave no ku se tabate bate. Trawinsto so botuto neliep grimpatado. Trawinsto busuto neliep grampatada. Der into runto wakere que wapa terra chingaradana. Fera rampada no de ringtada nel camera cella fibor no botat. Dosene caramala blur incidera. Relive curronto so mele grima con corregim passa. Pretu contrada sumo con cere non grum. Der into runto wakere que wapa terra chingaradana. Fera rampada no de ringtada nel camera cella fibor no botat. Dosene caramala.
So that's apparently what you and I do when we get mad. We set the galaxy on fire.
Manama treto sobre barak drun. Krishe mentru gre babano flank tour na saganich. Grave no ku se tabate bate. Trawinsto so botuto neliep grimpatado. Der into runto wakere que wapa terra chingaradana. Fera rampada no de ringtada nel camera cella fibor no botat. Dosene caramala blur incidera mel rebe cincin cranactada. Fera to rampada no rinca nel camera cella fibor no. Turu kawre kare papanala ranchinga. Totorere sene sensen. In the session tranda un lontros na what is it?
What should I do?
Manama treto sobre barak drun. Krishe mentru gre babano flank tour na saganich. Grave no ku se tabate bate. Trawinsto so botuto neliep grimpatado. Trawinsto busuto der into runto wakere que wapa terra chingaradana. Fera rampada no de ringtada nel camera cella fibor no botat. Dosene caramala blur incidera mel rebe cincin cranactada. Fera to rampada no rinca nel camera cella fibor no. Turu kawre kare papanala ranchinga. Totorere sene sensen. In the session tranda one June sene sensen drawit.
He punched him in the back anyway.
Your ears always were too big, Cian. Come on, if the maintenance officer comes through on the explosions, these dorms are gonna be filling up soon. And shut that damn data pad off and throw it down the refresher.
Well, there you go. So, would they have to be behind it? I thought a lot of this was caused by, you know, HK. Well, technically, it could have actually caused... Oh shit, yeah, it could have been caused by HK. Impersonating the maintenance officer, now that I think about it.
We managed to get to the dormitories. We should be safe here.
No, you...
We've been trying to use the holo-transmitter to beam a transmission to the administration level to end the lockdown. But the administration console's been severed from the main hub. Everyone thinks we should try to evacuate on our own as soon as possible. But there's no way to break the dormitory seals from the inside. I'm going to keep sending distress calls in the meantime. We've been trying to find a way to circumvent the lockdown and get to our hangar bay, but so far, no luck. The situation's worse than we thought. Even if we get out of here, we can't shut down the fuel depot force fields if a fuel leak was detected. If so, the only way off this asteroid is if a ship docks with us. But the only connection to the docking platform is on the administration level, and we can't get up to the docking bay while we're trapped here. I only hope someone survived the explosion in the mining tunnels. If not, then we're stranded here. Unless our transmission reaches a passing ship, or a Telos freighter. Managed to use the holo-transmitter here as a crude relay to beam short-burst transmissions outside the Paragas facility. With any luck, the transmission will carry beyond the asteroid field. We've set the emergency transmission on automatic playback. We're using a simple military flash code to transmit the code to the turbolifts, so maybe our rescuers can get down to the dormitory when they reach the station. Without those turbolift codes, our rescuers wouldn't be able to get here from the administration level. And without those codes, we wouldn't be able to get to the administration level if we found a way out on our own. The messages are short distress calls only, since we can't get much signal strength. It's pretty weak, so unless a ship is actively searching the area, it might be a long time before a ship picks up the message. After all, who would be scouring frequencies way out here looking for trouble?
Huh. Well then. So we're established that the dormitories are a bit, yeah. I got loopy. That's not terrible, I suppose. Zap. Oh, I thought that was one of them. There is one of them. Oh, hi, droid. So hey now, we can use these for so that's a thing. That's my dark side anyway. And it's starting. It's definitely starting. Okay, it's a day bed. I was like, don't tell me I have to go back again. Got enough for lecture about contraband today. Let's go in and start doing spot checks on our quarters. Yeah, but my cache in the lower bunk in my room in the eastern dormitory should be safe. You won't even know it's there unless you know to look for it. KOTOR came around again, and that's gonna fine. So eastern dormitory. Ask you about any special cargoes, so I also can't bad feeling about how he was asking, so I stayed quiet about my stash. I keep that blaster I smoked with Telos and a few grenades there just in case things still get rough. Might be able to have a room forwards from the door. That should buy me enough time to dump the contraband security distance. Oh, it's a hawk. Doors open down. Oh, more survival kits. Why are there so many scattered survival kits for chemicals? No, because there's a lab station right here. I suppose that makes sense. I don't think I ever have anything that can just break down into 400 chemicals, though. I sure know that no god could get around to fixing the ventilation system, and since the food processes back up again, then that's when the fumes start flooding the mess hall. I'll be dead rather than just nauseous, so keep the breath mask out just in case we repeat incident. But, yep, no one used that breath mask now, did they? No one used that breath mask. It could have saved at least someone's life from the chemicals. But anyway, so what do we have? Well, we already Lornian implant. Tree injury 18. It's not that great though, honestly. I mean, simulants, minds. So I could break down that mine into 100 if I really want to. Break down a few of these. Well, I guess that's some components now, doesn't it? If it's damaged, I don't think this. Let's try and mine the one and hope this works. I'll take that. Okay, so where's my? There it is. Eastern dormitory should be this one. And door floats away. Which would be this one. Oh geez, hatch of frag grenades. And an hatch of blaster pistol. So what's behind this door? So yeah, if this was anything like Baldur's Gate, there'd be just, you know, just an airlock door, and it'd be like, oh wow, you opened the airlock door, and you murdered yourself instantly. Have a nice day. You didn't, because Baldur's Gate was especially to be smart. So I say just that for a med pack. Found there was a lot of things in Baldur's Gate that require you to be smart. Also the stupidest traps possible, like, oh, you see this door in the sewer? Well, you should be smart enough to look for a trap, and you stepped on it. Well, you got petrified. Some decent stuff in it. Shame we don't have workbench. But yeah, you can see my problem with the upgrade system in this, because yeah, there's entirely too many things to sort through. And for dual weapons, oh god, that makes it even more complicated. Getting two of the same thing for such. Huh, so I can be pledged to a hall reader. Well. Oop.
almost didn't make it out of the dormitory section before the lockdown, you Murklack. You're cutting a little close, aren't you?
Yes, a regrettable miscalculation on my part. I'm contacting you because I'm picking up a subspace transmission from within that level. Is that your doing?
No, they must be trying to use the old relay system to send an emergency signal. I doubt they know what's really going on.
Hey, this turbo lift's locked down.
Try the code again, and don't worry about the miners and their transmission. By the time help arrives, we'll be all the way to Nar Shaddaa.
Oh, they won't be leaving the dormitories. The explosion within the tunnel has damaged the ventilation systems, causing breaches in the core exhaust conduits.
What? That's going to kill them all!
Not all of them, but I'm sending a number of mining droids to your location right now to correct that problem.
Korta, this turbo lift's locked down. The sequence isn't working.
Keep trying it! You! Why are you doing this? Why me?
You. It was never about you. The Jedi is all that interests me. But then you had to ruin everything by revealing her identity and then trying to harm her. And that I cannot allow. Statement. You are a risk, Korta.
Yep,
you are impulsive, crude, and soon, deceased.
Mocking query. Korta, are you dead yet? Smug statement. I believe I forgot to mention that I reversed the turbolift codes. In case you managed to get this far.
There's that. We could technically slice this. We could enter the code manually. Or we could just do this. We could just brute force our way through. I love how that's an option. It's like, you could do the puzzle. You could totally do the puzzle. Or you could just smash the thing. I don't think anyone thought about, destroy the turret.
I have felt a disturbance. Our enemy is here. We must leave at once. The one that fired upon the Ebon Hawk as we attempted to rescue you. And he will not let us go without blood being shed. You know much of battle, enough to know that this is a battle you cannot win.
Well, then you stay here. I'll take care of this.
We are together in this matter, you and I. What affects you affects me. There can be no division in our actions, or everything is lost. We need to make our way to the docking area on this level. I fear the airlock has already opened, and if so, we must be on our guard. If we cannot reach the Ebon Hawk, then we must find a way to escape on the ship that has docked here.
Create a strange party. It's like, for some reason, the game just decides,
Yes.
We don't have music, even though we shouldn't have music. So yeah, Kriya. She's a Jedi counselor, which means she's actually pretty good. Attributes aren't terrible. I mean, 16 death, 16 constitution, 16 wisdom. Like, I don't have true charisma. It's like I don't really have to modify her too much. I mean, I might bump her constitution up a bit more, but yeah. As for skills, she has decent stealth, decent awareness, decent tree entry. Could use repair since she can use that, but yeah. Or I can mostly just bump those up. So what did she have powers? She has burst of speed, energy resistance, hot fail, push, And we'll give her 4 screen. You can't go wrong with shock. My problem is I do not like Kriya. But here's a crappy robe. Because she has no armor proficiency, so she can't really wield those. But it's giving her robes doesn't really matter because she doesn't wield. Because they don't show up on her anyway, because she just has default look. Regardless. So what do we have here? Reflex package. But I was going to say, how is her reflexes? So giving her sunglasses doesn't really matter, because it's not going to show up on her anyway. But I'll give her some anyway. Insulate gauntlets. You're not getting my belt though. Okay, so she has, yeah, she could use the reflexes. She's got enough fortitude, so she doesn't really need that. Yeah, and she can have that thing, why not? And an energy shield, and a melee shield, and then question mark I want to give her. What to give her? Or my swords or or a natural lightsaber? That hill. So there's a reason why we just escaped for that now. I guess I could technically give her, I don't really want to give her one of my blasters. Besides, she doesn't have points for it anyway. Yeah, I mean, what is her feat? Blaster, lightsaber, melee. J defense, force focus. J sense, dueling. Yeah, it makes sense for her to have dueling for reasons. Stealth. Finesse melee weapons, mentor. No creates in the party. She provides a bonus to earn that stream. Yeah, so that's one reason you could keep Kriya in the party, is because she gives you bonus XP. Also, we have a special bond, more beneficial powers used in one. So basically, for example, if we use like force speed, it should affect her too. So Kriya's not bad, but at the same time, I hate her existence. Time for you to see. If it's just both. Aha. No. By the way. Fun times.
What in space is going on? Who's this? Another Jedi? What, did you guys suddenly start breeding when I wasn't looking?
No time to spend grab with my phone.
Alright. I'm guessing that Republic ship that just docked isn't carrying friends of yours.
I hope your talent for understatement is offset by your skill with a blaster. If not, then I fear our time together will be short indeed.
Yeah, and I'm also good at running and drinking, Your Majesty.
And even if you two aren't big friends of the Republic, that warship's the only way off this station.
Party. So she isn't that. Yeah.
Good thing we have a clear run to the ship.
Threat. Master, perhaps I did not enunciate clearly the last time we spoke. I suggested that you should shut down, stay put, and wait for rescue. Correction. I am not here to argue semantics, Master, so I will simply inform you that you are wrong, as were those recently corrected miners.
Voice control droids to kill the miners in the magic.
Indignant answer. Master, the miners intended to place you in jeopardy. I could not allow that to take place, so I was forced to negotiate a termination of hostilities.
Right.
After reprogramming the mining droids to mine any organics they perceived, they began to kill the miners one by one. Then a series of flawlessly timed explosions drove the miners into their dormitories, where I was able to gas them all at once without wasting time hunting them through the mining tunnels. I then administered a large dose of sedatives to the remaining miners in the med bay, enough to kill them, but ensure you slept peacefully. Of course, against my calculations, you awakened from your tank prematurely. I am ashamed by the inconvenience that caused for both of us. Answer. It is beyond the scope of my programming to probe the motivations of my clients, Master. Suffice to say that I am being well compensated for my services. You have been a difficult target to find. You have been wandering the galaxy since the end of the Mandalorian Wars, leaving little record of your passage. It is as if you did not wish to be found by hunters such as myself, or more likely, the Jedi Order. Admission. It was a matter of chance, Master. I happened to be serving as a protocol droid on the Harbinger when you booked passage. After that, it was a simple matter to sabotage the Harbinger and call for a retrieval. Irritated statement. However, when the Ebon Hawk appeared and salvaged us from the wreckage, I was forced into a series of rapid recalculations, culminating in our current situation. Chiding answer. My programming renders me incapable of revealing the identity of my client, Master. However, I am free to say that my client is wealthy and very interested in possessing the last of the Jedi. Admission. It was a matter of chance, Master. Answer. No, Master. Killing you was never the intention. If you resist my attempts to return you to your Kolto tank, however, I may inadvertently fracture your skeleton in several places to incapacitate you.
Oh, well, there you go.
Resignation. Very well, Master. If inflicting pain is the only means to resolve this matter, then you leave me no choice.
Just summons them out, oh well. Because, you know, why not? And then there's Anton, who needs to level up still. Okay, I need to set you up better. Definitely set you up better. Hell, I don't really know what to do for you. My feet, heavy armor, critical strike, sniper shot, weapon focus on melee. That's what I'm doing though. So I could go to weapon fighting. Oof. That means 1 and 2. And what to do here? Ooh. Well, hey, his jacket's actually, you know, better than clothing. I mean, defense bonus 4, saves for all. But does he need fortitude? He definitely needs fortitude. Okay.
I hear you.
Statement. Self-destruct. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, about
Systems failing, Master.
So we should probably take that.
What is it?
Oh, you don't have heal. Okay. So, now it's time for this again. Time for us to make a little save here. Trying to think if I want... I probably should end the video here, actually. Cause, yeah. We still have another session to go through before we're even done with this video. So we'll end it... I mean, before we're even done with this area. Progress takes entirely too long. Like, it's almost like it's the size... Oh, it's not exactly the size of towers, but still, it's pretty long for a first planet. The fact it's even a first planet is irritating, too. It's all like one big dungeon, and this here's the hub to the one big dungeon. So anyway, next time we go to the Harbinger and go across that. And maybe escape. Hopefully escape. So anyway, hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all, and have a nice day.